It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see Brock Purdy. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the 49ers and the Rams on Sunday night.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 32-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense.
Now, they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
The Niners at 10-1 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn them yet another first down. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Room here to run. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Purdy from the gun.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. One of the tight ends comes in motion.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, we talked a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
First run now for Kyron Williams.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
3rd down and 1.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 42 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Ayuk going to go in motion right.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
That is caught. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
3 yards is the game that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the 49ers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital. Extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Stafford on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 26.
He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
You talk about this Rams defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one, because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
63 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Now Purdy. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 20.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there, with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Rams ready to go on offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have the... timing, and they got it done.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Rams.
Stafford. Man open left side as well. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Caught left side, Williams. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 30-yard line.
Now Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now Stafford. To the sideline and incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. And this one is right down Broadway. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here.
He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. Nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A throwing here, Purdy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Niners first down. A yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
He'll take this to the 46.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback and makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the 49ers are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point try now for Moody.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. L.A. set to take over again on offense.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It'll be a gain of 5 at its 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Stafford.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
And the Rams first down.
Stafford on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes he just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here's 3rd and 3.
To throw is Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Purdy looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Purdy.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
On the move to his left. This one caught by Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Samuel in motion.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On second down, here's Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Throwing again is Stafford. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A final shot before the break. Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
And he is going to have the Rams first down. So signals the referee as they're going to convert by about a yard there on 4th and 5. Big conversion.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory. Patrick Mahomes, strong in the victory as his guys move to 9-3 now on the year. From there, we head to Hard Rock Stadium to check on the Dolphins at home in Miami. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Tua.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So, game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
99 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. A 2nd down throw for Purdy.
That's to McCaffrey, complete.
There he goes again.
And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Purdy now to throw.
His pass caught with the 4. Touchdown. George Kittle from 10 yards out. And the 49ers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Stafford now to throw.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Williams, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Stafford to the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th down now. San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And it's caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough.
Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner. 2nd and 9.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Near his goal line, here's Purdy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. On 1st down at Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live.
McCaffrey trying to escape, but he cannot. They get him in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Out of the gun, Stafford.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And it's second down.
Here's Stafford.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Again, it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
From the 31, here comes second and a yard.
At the Niners' 31-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Back to throw, Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Rams.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 19-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now it's Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Stafford.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
From back at their own 10-yard line. Shreds him with a stiff arm. A second stiff arm. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 31 yards there and a 1st down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones.
And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. There he goes, right side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Throwing is Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here in Santa Clara.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd down and 6.
The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Rams 12.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And the A second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Stays on his feet.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return.
And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Stafford.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Stafford.
That is caught.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Gain of 18 on the play. And the Rams 1st down.
Stafford looks to throw again.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the Niners will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Now 2nd and 9. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Kaiser White, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
They need 2. Here's third down. He's got Ayuk once again.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Purdy looking to throw.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Purdy now to throw.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson.
And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Stafford on first down.
Quick slant to Brown.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First down, Rams.
Stafford now to throw. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
To the air again, Stafford. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. A give to Williams, running right. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk.
A 7-yard touchdown ground.
And the 49ers extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty.
Ball start. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. From the 50 at Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Stafford.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
One last shot at the end zone, and that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but